Hi. Okay. Okay. Fourth word. Ow. So. Yeah, Justine got it. That was so fun.
Okay, we're just gonna have to use
You guys, this is so fun. Yes.
We're gonna have to use the
That was so funny.
laptop.
Good job,
mic
Jenna.
again.
Good job.
Do you hear me?
Do a saint. Okay. Okay. Saint. Okay. Okay, Bonner. Yeah, Lucy. Yeah. Okay, another one. Is it working yet? Oh, can you hear us? I can see something here. Too easy. Okay.
That's the MacBook one.
3 words. Saint. Okay. That. Spectacles. No. Not a woman. How do you do man? You know what I mean?
Mustache?
No. Yeah, a man. Yeah. No. He's wearing a hat and spectacles. How do I do Hawaii? Yeah. Hat. He wears a hat.
Little Luau?
This one's hard. With buttons all the way down. Classic. No.
Hell, we're just gonna have to.
Okay. Okay. It's like, this this is bad. Just gonna... Yes! Bobby! Yes! Bobby got it. Bobby, tell him. Can you hear me? Yeah, Megan. Yes. You guys, you got it. Saint Damien of Molokai. You got it. 3 words. Damien of Molokai. Nothing?
Nothing.
Still nothing?
Nothing.
That one was hard. You guys didn't get it?
No. The Roadcaster's not picking up sound.
Sad.
So
but
sad.
can we go through the thing?
What thing?
The computer.
Yeah. Do you want me to go there?
Sure. I mean, I don't know what else to do. I've been playing charades for 5 minutes.
This is very entertaining. Wait, I think YouTube and Facebook can hear us.
You guys, can you hear us?
YouTube and Facebook.
They got Angels in the Outfield over on YouTube. That's so funny.
Love. Okay, we're going to have to go.
Yeah.
I think they can hear us now.
Can you hear us? I can't
Can you guys hear us now?
Do a location. That was good, right? Yeah, I don't really know what happens when you have leprosy.
Guys, the suspense.
Do a location.
Send me
Okay,
your
I got
location.
one. Okay. How did you place?
I wonder if they can hear us now.
Can you hear us?
The chat just kind of ended. Or stopped, not ended.
Can you hear us? Is everybody here?
Oh, here.
Okay.
I would end it and then select drop down of the computer audio if you can't use the Roadcaster. Okay, bye. But I can change it here.
Coming right back. I think you might have to change it in order to make it work. Can you guys hear? No? Still nothing? Oh, what? You guys, can you believe? That was actually really fun. I thought Angels in the Outfield was actually that was a pretty good one, don't you think? Also, Damien of Molokai, hello? Is that what happens when you have leprosy? Does it itch? I don't know.
Does it itch?
How do I explain? Oh, I could have done your nose falling off, like no nose anymore. I don't know. I've never played charades. Damien was hard.
That's not true.
I don't think I ever have
How have
played
you not,
charades.
as a YM, how did you get away with never playing charades?
I don't know. Well, I was talking the whole time, too.
Oh,
so
okay.
that could be.
You were, directing it?
The only reason I could do it is because
There was no
couldn't
audio?
hear me. I'm I'm
She was like,
not
in.
out, but in. That's not charades. You can't mouth the words.
We'll have to rewatch. I won't cut it off then.
No, definitely cut it off. I mean, it was so ridiculous.
Guys, I'm so good at lip reading.
Well, yeah, there was a lot of lip reading happening.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, guys. I'm Beth.
I'm Steph.
And welcome to Q&A. We had so many requests for the topic that we're talking about today. And it's a very timely one. Steph, what are we chatting about?
We're talking about joy in the chaos as we're navigating through the holidays.
Yeah, we want to have some happy and holy holidays. And I don't know about you, Steph.
Mm-hmm.
But the holidays are not usually very happy or holy.
Happy holidays.
For me. But I'm kind of a Grinch. I don't love the holidays. To me, anybody else?
Why?
Could we actually do a poll? Can you let us know in the chat if you're love the holidays? And also, okay, wow! Normally Jenna is here and she's on my level about holidays. We are on the same level. We are on the same wavelength. Yeah, love this. If I could get some thumbs up or thumbs down, that would really help me.
Mm-hmm.
And then second question, follow-up question. What do you love about the holidays if you are one of these unicorns that loves the holidays? Wow, lot of love for the holidays.
The food?
Tell me why you love it. What do you love about it? Okay, cozy family time. Yeah, I can't relate. Cozy.
Gloria, see, that's what it is.
Traditions. Wow. Okay, Juliana, same. Okay, strong no. Love Christmas Mass. For real. I love the liturgy. I love the liturgical year. I love that it's about Jesus. Do I love everything else about it? No, sure don't. Okay, what else? I need some of this feedback. Hit me with the feedback. Stressed by commercialism. Retweet.
Everyone is finally under the same roof.
Oh my, well, that is very sweet.
Excitement for kids.
Excitement for kids? What?
Ooh,
that's very
the
sweet.
cost is a negative, but our first year in the church confirmed.
Praise God. So
3 kiddos baptized.
Wow. Okay, praise God.
We got some
not trying to be a
celebrating
downer
to do.
for you. You're living your best life.
Okay, see, you guys, I'm seeing people say, I want to love it more. I want to love it like how other people are saying it needs to be, or how they say how amazing it is.
Yeah.
But I think that's the issue, is like we go in with someone else's expectations of the holidays.
Interesting.
And the Lord gives us space to make our own traditions and to celebrate with Him.
Yeah.
Like, my favorite part about the holidays, I love getting together with family, everyone under the same roof, the food. I love all of that. But what I love the most is going to Mass with my little family. It just, like, centers me. Like, being able to go to a Thanksgiving Mass all together. Going to Christmas Mass. And, like, I'm Hispanic, so we celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve. Mm-hmm. And so having Christmas Day with no plans. I mean, now, my son was born on Christmas, so it's going to change a little bit. Yeah. But, like, being able to go to Mass together and not having people, like, not having any expectations of where we need to be, I love that.
I do think it has a lot to do with expectations.
Yeah.
So, I haven't ever thought about this. Mm-hmm. I'm having a little moment here with the Lord.
Yeah.
Probably my happiest Christmas memory, I don't think my mom's watching, thank God, but my happiest Christmas memory, I think I was a teenager or maybe in college, and you know how there's like all this hoopla about...
Beth, I was going to say hoopla. Sorry.
So a lot of hoopla about the meal. It's like courses and sides, and it's all hot food, and I don't really even like any of the food on Thanksgiving or Christmas. It's a lot of effort, a lot of stress for like a meal I don't want to eat. And my brother and I, we were so hungry. And like, everybody just expects you to fast all day until, again, this big meal that I don't want to eat.
What?
And my brother and I, we snuck out and we went to Jack in the Box and ate tacos. Which, if you know anything about Jack in the Box tacos, they are so legit.
Beth.
Jack in the Box tacos are so good. And I just felt so, like, loved by my brother. And, like, I was doing this cool thing with my cool older brother. My older brother's very cool. And I'm, like, dorky kid sister. And so I had, like, that's a very sweet memory for me. But it has nothing to do. It's, like, an anti-tradition.
Beth.
Jack
in the Box tacos are part of my Christmas Day tradition.
You get out of here. You get out of town.
I was in the Jack in the Box drive-thru
Stop.
when I said we need to go to the hospital. I'm going to have this baby. Mm-hmm. After I eat my tacos, let's go to the hospital. Jack in the Box on Christmas Day is just a tradition that Chilo and I have done since we've been married.
That is very sweet.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know what any of this means, but I think I'm gonna have to get some tacos on Christmas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
This was kind of healing for me to have this revelation. Let's go back. What else? What else is happening in the chat?
See, okay, Facebook. We said Catherine, I don't like the busyness when we have too much shopping to do and wrapping until early morning.
Yeah.
As our kids got older, we cut back on gifts for everyone and extended family, and it's so much better. Also, we have our own little family Christmas, which is the very best.
I think this is big. I think cutting back on gifts, and maybe you didn't grow up this way, but I did, that gifts were like a big thing.
Yeah.
And like a lot of gifts. And there's a lot of expectation about what you're going to get and how much you should give and how much you need to spend. And it's like, I do feel like it's very healing to come back to this sounds so cheesy and so trite, but it's a cliche for a reason, to like the reason for the season, the reason for the holiday.
Amen.
Like in Jenna's famous words, like, why are we giving gifts on Jesus's birthday? Like, I saw, Gloria, are you the one that said that you baked Jesus a birthday cake? I know Jenna does that too.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was something that, like, a conversation that Chilo and I, my husband and I, had at the beginning. There was, like, this pressure to just, like, and we saw everyone else, like, just going all out and getting their kids, like, 1 million gifts.
Totally.
And, like, we do one gift for each, and then one gift they can share together. And that's it. And then whatever anyone else gifts them, like, we don't stress about it because we don't want them to be, and we have a conversation, it's weird, like, not even thinking about, like, we have to have a conversation about how they receive gifts as well from other people.
Interesting.
Because we want them to know, like, someone thought of you and gifted you something. It's not about what they gifted you. And I hope you love it. And if you don't, we'll find a way to use it or to donate it, whatever. But, like, it's not about that. Like, didn't you have so much fun with your whole family? And one thing, like, I was the last one to have kids after all my sisters. So, like, I was always the aunt with no kids. And so what I chose to do on the holidays was I always read them a story about that holiday. And, like, a story that reminded them of, like, this is the reason. Like, Easter, Christmas, like, giving thanks. We do these things because the Lord is blessing us and he wants to be part of our lives. And this is an extra day to celebrate that with more people. Yeah. And so being able to kind of take that into my own family now with my kids, I think is just kind of grounding for me that there is pressure. Like, you do see everyone and Black Friday sales and all of these things that, it's like,
chaotic. It's already chaotic.
It's so chaotic that, like, I just love deleting Amazon from my phone at this time of year.
Whoa.
I just love, like, not even looking at, like, sales or whatever. And then my husband and I sit down and we're like, what's the gift we're going to get for this kid?
Wow.
And then we just get it. And then we don't even think about, oh, that would be cool for someone. Like, no. What's our list?
Steph is throwing down the gauntlet right now.
Guys.
You're bringing some wisdom.
Why are we stressing ourselves out?
Jack in the Box tacos and deleting Amazon. This is Merry Christmas.
Delete it. Delete your Target app from your, like, just protect your peace.
Whoa, Steph. I should be sitting down. Oh. You should be standing up. You are preaching.
It's just,
wow.
I mean, it's just, I think that's why I like the holidays.
Wow. Because
I had to learn what was going to work and how we were not going to be, like, losing our minds about this.
Yeah. I think I'm still trying to work it out of my system and, like, feel free enough to do my own thing. Because I think when I look at my friends who are married and have children, and maybe this is just my perception, maybe this isn't true, but I feel like in some ways it's easier for them to put up a boundary around the holidays because they're like, this is what we're doing as our family. But as a single person, I feel very much indebted to family and to people around, like, other people's expectations of me because, like, what else am I supposed to be doing, you know?
Whatever the Lord wants you to do. I had this similar conversation with one of my friends who's not a mom, but she's married. And she's like, I just feel like I have to extend myself to other people. I'm like, no, you don't.
Yes.
Like, you are your person and you are in your vocation and the Lord has you where you are for a reason and you don't owe anybody anything from that.
Yeah.
Like, I love you even if you can't babysit my kids. I love you if you can't come visit me. Wow. Because you have your own life going on and you're busy. Listen, just because people don't have kids or are not married does not mean that they're not busy. We make ourselves busy all the time. So we don't have to add more. Yeah. Especially in the holidays. Like, we just have to protect that time.
Okay, this chat is blowing up.
Listen.
You guys have a lot to say. If you're not with us over on the app, if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, we love you. Thanks for being here.
Hi
you're
from
part
Iowa.
Of the Blessed Is She community. Hi, Olivia. I love this wisdom you shared over on Facebook that you do 3 gifts for the kids, I think. Or is this for everybody? Because that's what Jesus got. That's so sweet. So for YouTube, Facebook, folks, we'd love for you to join us over on the app because we're going to be moving over there exclusively in just a bit. Okay, what other wisdom is being shared in the chat today?
Riley said, last year for Christmas, my sister and I didn't buy any gifts for each other or any family and friends. Whoa. It taught me so much about the gift of each other and the present moment.
Riley.
The crazy part was that our family and friends didn't mind at all that we didn't have any presents for them. They just wanted to be with us.
Yeah, I've tried to go that route with, like, experiences over gifts. It's still a lot of pressure.
Also, I just, like...
And a lot of time.
Yeah.
A lot of time.
You should see, like... Never mind. I was just going to say, it's just too much stuff.
Yeah, what's Megan saying? Megan's going to have something amazing.
I was already stressing about gift giving, so last week put a box on the table with sticky notes for us and the kids to put in gift ideas for each other.
Cute.
They were so excited about it, and it's been really helping me get back to the thoughtfulness and love behind gift giving.
Yeah, I love what you were saying about just training your kids in having like a grateful heart, that a gift is really an expression of love. The gift is not the end.
Right.
It's really the means of expressing love.
Yes.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Oh, look.
Jenna, what's your dream life? Which part? 3 gifts per kid? Or no gifts? No gifts in the present moment.
Yeah, I have an aunt who gets all of her shopping done throughout the year and enables her to enter into Christmas. Guys, that is my goal.
That. Yeah.
My goal is to get my shopping done before Advent.
Yes. Yeah, I've heard that.
But I also saw someone do this thing where she like got trash bags, and then before giving gifts and before like the holidays, like went to each room in her house and just like got stuff ready to donate. And like, so we're not just bringing more stuff in and like getting used to just excess things and materials, but like really just like getting rid of stuff that we just don't need. My kids honestly forget about the stuff that they're given like a week later, 2 days later, you know?
Yeah. Okay, Maria says, I prefer baked cookies.
Oh, I love that.
Or a coffee date. And I want to tell Maria, that's so beautiful. There was a woman on staff, Barb Neighbors. Hey, Barb. When I was a youth minister. And I was on staff at that parish for 11 years. And I think Barb was there for maybe 10 of those years. And every year for Christmas, she baked homemade coffee cake in like, like sweet travel disposable tins.
Yeah.
And every year I looked forward to this coffee cake, and I brought it to our family Christmas, and we heated it up on the morning of family Christmas. And that sort of became like a part of our family tradition. Yeah. It probably was very stressful for her to bake all of that stuff, but it was a huge blessing to me. And it was a coffee cake. You know what I mean?
Gotta love that coffee cake.
It wasn't
like a whole
technology. It wasn't like some super expensive gift, but it was a total expression of love that blessed my whole family.
I love that. Yeah. That's so sweet. Baking is just, it's always thoughtful. Facebook, although we can't be with our families this Christmas, hi Rebecca, my husband and I are going to make it special together. We don't do gifts. Neither do me and my husband. But we make a meal we love, and I'll be at Mass. I'm also having a small procedure on my ankle on the 19th. Whoa. So it'll be quiet and cozy. I'm looking forward to the simplicity.
Wow. I feel like what the Lord is saying to me this Advent, and this is kind of what I wanted to say today. This is what, as I was praying for all of you and hearing so many of you say, like, I need help. And me too. I need help with how to... I don't want to be in the chaos. I want to enter into Advent. I want to have a holy holiday. I feel like the word that the Lord is putting on my heart is simplicity. Now, that needs some, like, sussing out. I want to ask him what he means and how I can, like, agree with him on that, how I can do that. But I think what I just desired to share with you today is that, and I'm speaking from a place of hope, is that the holidays can be different.
Yes.
This year can be different. And I don't know who needs to hear that, but that's where I'm staking a claim this year, that the holidays can be different. And I'm going to be different. My experience of them is going to be different. I'm going to show up different.
Amen.
Not because I'm like muscling through or like trying to put on a happy face or get through it, but because I'm actually prayerfully asking the Lord how to move through the holidays, and being very honest with him about the pain and the disappointment I have around the holidays. It's both and.
Yes.
We can't just pray for something different and try to pretend like the stress, the pressure, the pain, the disappointment isn't there. We need to bring that to the light with the Lord and say, okay, here's this, Jesus, because he wants to attend to it. And now, Good Shepherd, how are you gonna pasture me through this? Where are you leading me this holiday season? And for me, it's that word simplicity. Stay tuned for what that actually means, but
you nailed it, Beth. We have to ask him, and we just have to talk. Like, what do you want these holidays to look like for me, Lord?
Yes.
It's different from what we think the holidays are going to look like. Those are two different things, because we go in with expectations of, whatever, pain, stress, pressure, finances, loss of a loved one, just different circumstances. So we think automatically it's not for me. I'm not gonna have any joy. And the Lord wants to give us joy. He wants us to live in joy. And he knows our circumstances, so he's going to tell us and show us how he wants us to enter into this time if we just have that conversation with
Right.
him. So I think that's beautiful. And I think we all need to do that. Even if we didn't have like a life change happen or anything even if we're not going into the holidays stressed or upset, like we still need to practice asking the Lord how he wants us to enter into these seasons.
I do think there's a part of me, tell me if you can relate to this, that when we come to this like week of Thanksgiving, there's a part of me that feels like I'm about to get on a ride that like I'm not in control of, and I've just got to strap in and get it over with.
I feel the same too. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Like,
so I do think like now, that's why I love that we're having this conversation this week, because I think Thanksgiving is kind of it's the kickoff of the crazy, and the chaos. So just this invitation right now that I'm sensing from the Lord, like it can be different. First of all, the hope that it can be different, and that I don't know that we've expressly shared this with all of you on Q&A, but this is really the heart, the inspiration behind the Found Advent devotional. The Good Shepherd and Advent and Christmas are not incompatible. Like that's the grown-up Jesus, and we're talking about the infant Jesus. I really feel like the Good Shepherd, in his tenderness and attentiveness, is saying, I actually want to show you a new way. I want to lead you into green pastures and beside still waters. In this holy season, I want to be with you in it, and I want you to be at peace and experience my love and my rest, which feels antithetical to maybe our experience or the expectations of others, or kind of this consumerist culture that we live in. This is actually living a gospel value in the face of a lot of opposition from the world, even sometimes from our own families.
Yeah, and nothing like setting boundaries,
Here we go.
It's just, we need to just set boundaries for our time and our holiday experience. Like, yeah, I love what you were saying. Like, the Lord isn't apart from the holidays.
Yeah.
Like, Christmas is all about the birth of Christ. But Thanksgiving, like, we're called to give thanks. Like, that's what we do at Mass every Sunday. It's literally what the Eucharist means. We're in Thanksgiving.
We are Thanksgiving people.
Yeah. So he's not apart from that.
Yeah.
And, we have to go back to our normal lives on Monday after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Like, how did we enter into this time of intentionally giving thanks surrounded by others? But also, that's a normal practice that we should be living. But how are we setting boundaries for ourselves? Because if we're not setting boundaries, that's when we feel like we're on this roller coaster and we don't know which way it's going to go.
You're resentful too, because
Absolutely.
you're being told to or made to do things. This pressure is on you that you didn't sign up for, but you feel kind of helpless.
Yeah.
Listen, I feel like I'm having an epiphany.
Okay, can we save it?
I don't know that I'm going to remember it. So.
Okay, then let's...
It's already gone.
I'm going to give you this. No, it's not.
Here's what I want to say. Thanksgiving is not about food. It is not about family. Christmas is not about gifts. It's not about traditions. It's about Jesus. Our whole life is about Jesus. So this is the question that the Lord is putting on my heart right now to say, Jesus, if you're the center of my life, you are the center of my holidays. If you're the center of my life, you're the center of my family. If you're the center of every day of my life, why am I trying to live and do the holidays without you? Why am I following the expectations or the traditions that have just been there, that I've never actually brought to you and said, is this the way that I can most love my family, most love you in my family? Like, why aren't we submitting literally everything to Jesus? If our whole life is about Jesus, why aren't our holidays about Jesus? I'm asking that for myself.
It's just so funny to think about. Like, how stressed are we right before Thanksgiving, and all of a sudden we're supposed to sit down, say grace, and have just this nice meal together, when all day we've lost our minds because we're just trying to get ready and get the kids ready and just make your dish and get ready to be at a certain place at a certain time, and then we just sit there and we're like, let's give thanks. It's like, what was your day like? Where was the Lord when you were going crazy all day?
Totally.
I don't know. I think that's why it's just so important to just be very honest with yourself and with what the Lord is calling you to do. Because these expectations, I just pray for like a detachment of comparison and of expectations that are placed either by ourselves or social media or these curated contents that we see. Like, Lord, just release us from that. Amen. Like, how do you want us to live our lives with our families, with our circumstances, with our friends? What do you want from us this holiday season? Not what do you want for that person that I'm trying to fit into my life.
Agree. Matthew 18:19. I agree. In Jesus' name, that's what I want.
That's what I want too.
I want my entire life to look like Jesus, to be submitted to Jesus. And I think I've been over the years kind of trying to strip away and like grieve certain things around the holidays. But what if we just got all the way down to like we're just coming to the foundation. We're taking everything down, you know? I'm mixing metaphors here.
No, I like it. I like this question. Let's this is our cue.
Oh,
I think
it is our cue. Wow.
Facebook and YouTube. We will see you on the app so we can continue the party over here.
Come on over.
Oh.
Come on over, baby. Is that Mariah Carey?
Isn't it Christina Aguilera?